Now to retail, where, as Brian mentioned, Urban Outfitters is in the news today after making a change in the C-suite. Urban, one of the more than 150 companies gathering in Miami for the annual ICR Exchange Retail Conference. And Sue Herrera, draw the good straw this time. She's in Miami. A lot of talk about that on day one of the conference. Sue?
Absolutely. That's been the big headline right now down in Miami, where about 2,000 people, Ty, are gathered. And right behind me is where all the breakout sessions have been today. But the weather is rapidly changing, so they've moved a lot of those breakout sessions inside. Urban Outfitters is really the headline of the day. We did reach out to the CFO and ask him for comment. They did not give us a comment. The CFO is not doing any press. We should note that they are presenting to their investors and also to analysts tomorrow at both a breakout session and a formal presentation here in Miami tomorrow. So the request is out to them. We'd love to have them tell their shareholders why they should hang on to the stock on a day when the CEO decides to turn in his resignation. Joining me now to talk about some of the other things that are happening here at the IRC conference in Miami is our retail commentator, Stacey Widlitz. It's good to have you here, Stacey.
Thanks, great to be here.
Urban Outfitters was the headline of the day so far. What do you make of it?
It was. The stock is really taking it on the chin today. So the CEO is departing, but I wouldn't read too much into it, and only because we already know their holiday numbers. So their comps are up 4%. That was reported.
Right.
We know the margin environment is terrible. The promotional environment's been really tough here. Yes, Urban is a name that's been struggling for about a year and a half. So, you know, there's a departure today. We may get an announcement at some point what his next move is, but we know really what the quarter looks like.
Broaden it out a little bit for me. I've been listening into some of the breakout sessions that have been going on at various times behind me here, and there is a lot of optimism. Do you think it's well-founded, though, given the fact that November numbers came in less than expected? There's a lot of hope pinned on December. Justified or not?
Well, I think, yes, so the numbers came in December, and the sales were strong, but the margins are terrible. So we've seen a slew of pre-announcements here. I think there's some optimism going forward into the back half of the year. I think there's a bit of caution in the first half of the year because we still have those rising input costs.
Right.
So margins will be under a lot of pressure, and we have to clear all that winter merchandise that nobody sold. So there is a bit of optimism going into the back half of the year. You know, it's going to be about color and about product, and then we'll cycle those input costs. But I'm a bit cautious.
All right. Well, we're going to talk more about that with two key CEOs, Ty. Coming up in just a short while, the co-managers and heads of Chipotle, and of course their stock has done very well. A little bit later, the CEO of Lululemon. Two big success stories on tap on Power Lunch. Ty, back to you.
All right, Sue, thank you very much.